What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jack back with another awesome adventure. Today we're blasting off to the Red Planet. Yeah, you heard that right, Mars. Ever since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with space, especially Mars. All those rovers, the crazy landscapes, the possibility of life. It's mind-blowing. So I've been digging deep, doing my research, and guess what? I've uncovered some seriously cool secrets about Mars that I just have to share with you guys. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Okay, picture this, me in a spacesuit bouncing around on the surface of Mars. Epic, right? It's been my dream forever. But before I book that one-way ticket, I got to know what I'm getting myself into. So I've been on a mission to uncover all the awesome secrets Mars is hiding. And let me tell you, this planet is full of surprises. We're talking massive volcanoes, canyons that could swallow the Earth whole, and maybe even aliens. Well, a space explorer can dream, right? But seriously, the stuff I've learned is blowing my mind, and I know it's going to blow yours too. Alright, first things first. Why is Mars called the Red Planet? I mean, it's not exactly a secret, but it's pretty darn cool. You see all that red? That's rust, space rust? Turns out the surface of Mars is covered in iron oxide. The same stuff that makes your bike turn rusty after you leave it out in the rain for too long. But on Mars, we're talking about a whole planet covered in rust. That's a lot of neglected bikes. Scientists believe that billions of years ago, Mars had a lot more oxygen. This oxygen reacted with the iron on the surface, creating all that red iron oxide. It's like Mars had a giant rust party, and we're seeing the aftermath. Now let's talk about volcanoes. Mars is home to the biggest, baddest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. This thing is a monster. Imagine a volcano 3 times taller than Mount Everest. It's so big, it would cover the entire state of Arizona. Scientists think Olympus Mons grew so large because Mars doesn't have tectonic plates like Earth. On Earth, volcanoes erupt and move around, but on Mars they stay put, erupting in the same spot for millions of years. It's like a cosmic pancake breakfast where they just keep pouring more batter on top. Chapter 4, the third secret, a canyon that never ends. Feeling small yet? Well, buckle up, because Mars also has the largest canyon system in the solar system, Valles Marineris. This thing makes the Grand Canyon look like a ditch. Seriously, it's wider than the entire United States. Can you imagine trying to hike across that? You'd need like 1 million snacks and a lifetime supply of sunscreen. Scientists believe that Valles Marineris formed billions of years ago when Mars was still young and hot. The planet's crust stretched and cracked, creating this massive scar across its surface. Here's where things get really interesting. Scientists have found strong evidence that Mars used to be a much wetter place than it is today. Like way wetter. We're talking rivers, lakes, maybe even oceans. There's evidence of ancient shorelines, dried up riverbeds, and even ice caps at the poles. And where there's water, there could be life. Now, before you get too excited, we haven't found any little green men just yet, but the possibility of past life on Mars is a huge deal. And scientists are working hard to find out if we're alone in the universe. Speaking of scientists, did you know there are robots roaming around on Mars right now? Yeah, like real-life Wallies. These rovers are our eyes and ears on the Red Planet, sending back incredible images and data that help us understand Mars better than ever before. They're analyzing rocks, digging in the dirt, and even taking selfies. Well, sort of. These robotic explorers are paving the way for future human missions to Mars, and I, for one, can't wait to see what they discover next. Learning about Mars has only made me more determined to get there someday. It's like this giant puzzle just waiting to be solved, and I want to be a part of it. So, I've been training hard, studying everything I can get my hands on, and even building my own mini Mars rover in the backyard. It's a work in progress. Who knows, maybe one day I'll be the one sending back those awesome selfies from the surface of Mars. That's it for today's Martian adventure. I hope you learned something new and maybe even got a little bit inspired to start your own space exploration. Mars is a planet full of secrets, and we're only just beginning to scratch the surface. But with every discovery, we get one step closer to understanding our place in the universe. Keep looking up, keep asking questions, and who knows, maybe one day we'll meet on Mars. Until then, stay curious.